It's still early out in Cali, baby, don't you wanna rally again? Find a road with no name, lay back in the slow lane. Skies dropping, Jupiter around us like some old train. We'll be rolling down the windows, I bet you we'll catch a nice second wind. We don't have to go home, we can leave the night on. We can leave the night on.
Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do another full day of eating, and I'm really excited because obviously a full day of eating starts with breakfast, and I love the breakfast I've been making lately. I just started making it this week, and it's so good. I'm obsessed. So let's get to breakfast. So what I'm going to be making for breakfast is oatmeal. I know that doesn't sound too exciting, but honestly this oatmeal is just so good. So I'm going to do about a third cup of oats. You can do however many oats fit your macros. I'm just going to do a third cup. And what I'm going to do is put it into the bowl, and then I'm going to put frozen blueberries into the bowl with it, and then add water and then microwave it. And it's so good because the blueberries kind of like get gooey and just like soak into the oats and makes it like a blueberry flavor, which is delicious. And I don't think you have to have them frozen. I just have the blueberries in my freezer because they were going bad, so I put them in the freezer and it works perfectly for this. Then I'm going to top it with almond butter and some more frozen blueberries, and by the time I eat it, the frozen blueberries thaw, and it's so good. And I'm going to add some isotory protein powder. So let's get to it. Alright, so first into my bowl I am adding 1/3 cup of oats, or about 26 grams. I like to use a scale because it's the most accurate. Like if you scoop just a third, like you could do a heaping scoop, you could do a little less, but if you go by grams it's a lot more accurate. So you just place your bowl on the scale, and then you'll turn it on, and it'll zero with the bowl so it doesn't count that weight. And then I'm just going to pour the oats until it gets to about 26 or 27 grams. Oh, not 30. Okay. And also this is grams, but you can change it if you press this button to like ounces or whatever, depending on what you're making. But I'm going to do grams, and then I'm going to zero it again, and I need to put it to grams. Then I'm going to add my blueberries. I'm going to do about 25 grams of blueberries mixed in, and then probably about 25 on top. So again, I just have these blueberries that are frozen. So let's add about 25 grams. That's good. And then we're going to add the water. I just kind of eyeball my water. I know like if you do a measuring cup, like if you do like a half cup of oats, I think it's like a cup of water. I might have made that up, there's directions. But I just kind of eyeball it to where it just kind of covers it a little, and then put it in the microwave for 2 minutes. Okay, and while that's in the microwave, I'm going to take my little morning routine. So I have my vitamin. I also have maca pills and a digestive enzyme, as well as my fish oil and apple cider vinegar. Alright, today I'm just going to do the shot of apple cider vinegar as opposed to mixing it with lemon. Sometimes I do 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar with a half squeezed lemon in hot water, and I really like that, but I don't have as much time, and more importantly, I don't have a lemon, so I'm just going to do a shot of 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar mixed with 2 tablespoons of water. I just use this one. You can get really anywhere. I think I got this one from the vitamin shop, but you can get it from like any grocery store as well. This has to be my least favorite part of the morning, and I love mornings, so this is the worst of it. Then obviously I have a pretty good life if the worst part of my morning is having to take a shot of this. But it's good for you, it's good for digestion, it's good for your metabolism, it's good for so much stuff. I've talked about it many times, but now I'm just stalling, so here we go. So lovely. Okay, and right after that I take my fish oil. I just use this one, the Vitamin Shot fish oil, the liquid one. I get the citrus flavor. Again, fish oil is good for so many things. It's good for, helps with inflammation, it helps with your joints, it has omega-3s, which is great for your brain, so it's just really great for so many things as well. So I take a teaspoon of this in the morning. And then another thing that I like to do for digestion is take a scoop of this green superfood powder, It has so many things, wheatgrass, alfalfa, barley grass, broccoli, spinach, and all these different fruit blends, and then fiber blends and digestive enzymes. So it's great, again, for digestion as well. So I also like to have this in the morning, especially after I have my apple cider vinegar and my fish oil, because that stuff tastes so nasty. So this is just better because it tastes like chocolate milk. Unfortunately, I don't have almond milk, so I'm going to do it with water, but that's still fine. So I'm going to have a scoop of this. So you can mix this chocolate stuff, this chocolate greens, with like anything. They also have different flavors. I like to put it in my yogurt and make like chocolate pudding. I like to put it in my protein shakes to make it chocolatey. Right now I'm just drinking it with water. Again, it helps with digestion and it has so many micronutrients, so it's just so great for you, especially if you have issues getting in your vegetables. This is a really great option. There's different brands of like green blends, but I use the Amazing Grass one. Again, there's different flavors, but this one is chocolate because you can't go wrong with chocolate. But lastly, I'm going to take my multivitamin. You guys have probably seen me. If you watch the channel, you've probably seen this one before. I take the Rainbow Light one. It's like a food-based one, so it's super natural. It digests really well in your stomach. It doesn't make you nauseous or anything, and it doesn't have any additives that are dangerous for you. So I really recommend this one. I just take one in the morning, and then you're good to go for the whole day. Alright, so the oats are done. They just look so good like this. Again, the blueberries like cook into it, which just makes it like delicious, like blueberry muffin cobbler or something. Sorry, this is getting steamed. Now I'm going to add 1 scoop of Isotory cookies and cream. You can use the code TEICHE to save you money on that. So let's put a scoop into there. Alright, so I just mix it all together, and then I want to transfer it into a container because I'm taking it to go, and then I'm going to top it with some almond butter, blueberries, and oh shoot, I need to make sprinkles in here. What am I thinking? Guys, sprinkles makes everything more fun. Put it on anything you can. They're very low calorie and they just make the day and the meal so much better. So, oh shiznits, I kind of put a little too much. I don't usually do that much, but if you just mix it in, it makes it so much more fun and colorful as well. So that's an important step. Alright, so I put it in my little to-go container. And with nut butters, I kind of like to weigh it out like this. So I put it on the scale, you tear it to where it says 0, and then you're going to go negative. So I just want to do a ½ tablespoon of almond butter. So I'm just going to take enough out to where it says -8 grams. Final step, topping it with about 25 more grams of blueberries. And again, because the oatmeal is hot, it'll like, mine are frozen, but it'll make the blueberries thaw out. And it's just really good. You don't have to have the frozen blueberries, but mine are. Work is over and I am back home. Sorry, when I'm at work I can't really like talk because I'm like secretly filming. I'm an auditor and I don't want to be like, oh hey guys, look, I'm filming my food. So I just kind of show it to y'all. And now for meal 4, I'm going to make another huge salad because I love salads and you can eat a lot of it without having a lot of calories. So let's get to that. Honestly, it's so big, and I fill this up with lettuce. Huge bag of lettuce. I usually just do like shredded lettuce. That's what I had in my meal 2. But for this one, I have this garden salad with iceberg carrots and red cabbage. So I put about 200 grams of lettuce in there. I filled it up. It's like no calories. So for this, it would be about 40 calories, 8 grams of carbs, like 3 protein. That's like really nothing. So you can fill up on that, and it's super macro friendly, which is why I love making big salads all the time. Next, I'm gonna do about 3 ounces of carrots. I love carrots. Beta carotene is so great for you. Funny story, sister, if you're watching this, I'm gonna tell you a story. My sister used to eat carrots all the time. Her her palms of her hands actually turn orange. And that's like an actual thing, like the beta carotene or whatever in it like goes into your bloodstream, or I don't know, goes into your pigmentation and actually turns your hands orange. So the palm of her hands used to be orange, like I think in high school she used to eat them all the time. They're not orange anymore, I don't think, unfortunately. And I think the bottom of her feet were orange too. Anyways, that's beside the point. 3 ounces of carrots going into the salad. Next, I'm going to do about 28 grams of banana peppers. I just add a nice little spice to it, which I love. And I'm going to put 1 wedge of Laughing Cow cheese on it. Laughing Cow cheese is very macro friendly. I usually get the light one. This is the original. There was like a sale for a bunch of them, so I just got it. It's not much different. So I'm going to top my salad with that. And for my protein, I meal prepped a bunch of chicken this week, so it's super convenient. I meal prep, this is all chicken and this is all ground turkey, which is great because it's easy to just throw on my food. So I'm going to do about 3 ounces of this chicken. I actually just made this in the crock pot. I just threw it all in the crock pot on low overnight and it's perfect. Next I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of this black bean hummus. So for 2 tablespoons, it's 45 calories, 2 grams of fat, 5 carbs, and 2 protein. So I'm just going to do 1. Adds a nice little flavor. And then I'm going to top the rest of it off with this cilantro avocado Bolthouse Farms. Again, Bolthouse Farms has so many different flavors and it's a yogurt based dressing, so it's super macro friendly. Right now I also have this creamy roasted garlic one, which is also really good. I think my favorite one is the honey mustard one, but honestly there's so many different. There's like blue cheese, there's mango salsa, like so many different ones you can get from any grocery store. They're the best. And there you have it, huge salad for meal number 4. Alright, it is near the end of the day. Sorry, this lighting is terrible. Poop. I am going to make a smoothie bowl for meal number 5 for my dessert. I was going to do like my yogurt dessert that I usually do. Usually I use Greek yogurt, but I actually, this past week I've been using this. It's called So Delicious Dairy-Free Coconut Milk Yogurt, which I also really like. So I was going to make my yogurt dessert with that, where I just do yogurt and half a scoop of protein, and then I top it with like apple and stuff. But it's kind of really hot, and I'm craving a smoothie bowl, so I'm going to make one of those instead. So I actually don't have any almond milk right now, or else I would use almond milk. I use an unsweetened vanilla one, but I ran out, so I'm going to use water. Water works just fine. So I'm only going to do like half a smoothie bowl. Usually I'll do a full scoop of protein, but I'm just going to do about a half this time. So I'm going to do about a half cup of water as well. Then I'm going to use the Snickerdoodle protein for this one, so I'm going to do just about a half a scoop of this. And then the key to making the perfect like fluffy smoothie bowl consistency to where it's like ice cream and fluff is xanthan gum. So in here I have xanthan gum. You can just get it from a grocery store. You don't want to use a lot. I only use about half a teaspoon usually, because if you use a lot it can actually kind of upset your stomach, so you don't want to do that much. Again, I use half a teaspoon when I do like a full scoop of protein, so I'll probably just do a 4th teaspoon. You really don't need that much at all, and it makes it really fluffy, so get that if you want a good smoothie bowl. And then now all you're going to do is add ice and blend it. Alright, so I have that. Ooh. And of course you can top it with whatever you want. What I'm going to top it with is about a 4th tablespoon or a half tablespoon of Nuts and More Toffee Crunch and some Puff Kamut. Puff Kamut is really great, super macro friendly. Like for a cup of it, it's only 50 calories, 0 grams of fat, 11 carbs, and 3 protein. So you get a lot of it for like no calories at all. So that's what I'm going to top it with, and sprinkles of course. This is the final product of my smoothie bowl. So I'm going to eat that now, and that'll be my last meal. So again, I like to thank y'all for watching. I hope you got some good meal ideas out of this and some macro friendly ideas of how to eat a lot of food for not a lot of calories. Yeah, that's about it. I'm going to go enjoy this before it melts. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.